Hello, I'm Phil Ernest, and this is my 60th country, United Emirates. You are looking at the Grand Mosque, but before you can get here, you have to go through the glass dome first, and then you'll travel underground to the mosque. I will show you all of that and much more in this video. So they do have a dress code if you do plan on visiting here. Keep in mind, this stuff is allowed, this attire, and this attire is not allowed. So they also have some rules: no speaking loud, smoking, food or drinks allowed in the mosque area. So this is the visitor center dome where you walk under. Look at this, underneath the dome. Really neat. And then you continue the walking through here, and then through the visitor center way underneath. Humanity is our message to the world. And then along this wall, they have all kinds of murals. As you continue deeper, this is pretty neat. The meeting point of cultures. And here's some world leaders that have been at this actual mosque. I think that might be the Queen herself, and then the Pope. So some big dignitaries have been here in the past, from dream to reality. And this hallway has pictures showing the history and the founder's vision on it as you go along the way. So really nice presentation. Quite a thing. You just can't go walk in the front. You got to go through a strict security check, fill out a little access pass, and then you have quite a walk to come here. You're going underground to the mosque. Come here, and if you can't walk, they do bring in these little buggies here, and then this is getting very close to the mosque now. And when you reach the end of the hallway, there will be an escalator there that you can take on up to the floor level. And this is it, the Grand Mosque. Look at this grounds, really nice. Photo stop right here, check. So as you look at the mosque, I'll now take this time to tell you that tickets to tour the mosque are free. However, you do need to go online and fill out a little brief application. Doesn't take more than a few minutes to do it. They just ask you questions like your name, your age, nationality. I'll leave a link in the description below with that little application to fill out. Once you get it filled out, you'll get a little barcode on your phone, and then when you show up to the mosque, you're free and good to go through security. Everything's good. Now, if you don't do that ahead of time, you can do it once you get to the mosque. So it'll just speed up the process to do it ahead of time. I will also leave a link in the description below with the Grand Mosque website. You are looking at the courtyard to the Grand Mosque. There are 82 domes of 7 different sizes in the mosque. The mosque took 11 years to complete. It was finally finished in 2007 at a cost of $545 million US. So now we're going to start to go in the mosque as we walk through the hallways here. Last stretch of the hallway. As you can see, I'm getting closer to it. There's one more glimpse of it out here. Now you can see all those little domes around. That's where I was earlier. The Grand Mosque is located in Abu Dhabi, the capital city of the United Arab Emirates. The Grand Mosque is the largest mosque in the country. It is the key place of worship for daily prayers. Notice the 2 minarets. This mosque has 4 of them. They stand 351 feet high. And after you get your access checked, you can come in. The mosque is large enough to accommodate over 40,000 worshipers, while the main prayer hall, which we are about to see, can hold over 7,000 worshipers. So this is the big dome that you see from the outside. Now you're looking up into it on the inside, underneath the dome. An up close and personal look at the floor. The marble matching the walls, and the big chandelier in the middle. The Grand Mosque has 7 chandeliers. They are imported from the company Fostig in Munich, Germany. They are made from millions of crystals. And this is where I was at earlier. And now I've walked across this marble area and now going into the real mosque in itself. Look at this chandelier in the middle. Oh wow, look at that. Huge. This is the female prayer hall of the Grand Mosque. The males and females have their own separate part of the mosque where they pray at. While this area does look big and spacious, it is considerably smaller than the male prayer hall, which you will soon see next up. This is an adhan, or prayer clock. This one was made in London, England, and displays the sunrise and sunset times, along with the 5 daily call to prayer times. The carpet was imported from Iran's carpet company. It had 1,200 artisans knotting this carpet for approximately 2 years. The carpet is 5,400 square meters and weighs 35 tons. Now I'm going to head on over to the male prayer hall, but notice the marble floor, how the floral design of the floor just goes right on up into the wall, looking like one big perfect design. And during the walk, you'll see these columns leading you to the next mosque, and you'll see some pools. Now the pools along the arcades reflect the mosque column, which become illuminated at night. So these are really neat pools to see. Wow, next up the male prayer hall. So we have this other angle here still to go to see it. Now that we saw that front angle, now we're going off into the side here to these doors and more access. We can go through here. This is the male prayer hall. Go through this way. Oh, there's the giants. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, much bigger. Look at this. 2 of those things. Wow. Really impressive. So this is where they pray, this big, huge area right here. And that's where I was at earlier at the female prayer hall. And this is the male prayer hall. And they even talk about the carpet here. The main prayer hall houses the most largest hand-knotted carpet by Guinness World Records. This is just outside the male prayer hall. Looking up at the ceiling, you could look up right on up into one of the smaller little domes they have. Look at these doors open up as you move in. Real big, thick, huge doors automatically open up. Never seen a door this big and thick open up like this automatically. Look at that. Wow, that is incredible. On its own rail system right there coming in. But it was good. Got to see it. And I get to hop in the free little taxi here they have waiting for you right outside, and it'll take you right back to where you started from, I do believe. Let's go see where it takes me to. As we say, one last look around. And that's exactly what they do. They put you in the tram and they'll take you right back to where the escalator was, where you originally started the tour from. Even though it was a self-guided tour, it was very well planned and organized by the Grand Mosque people. I thoroughly enjoyed the tour and would recommend it. If you enjoyed the video and found it informative, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to the channel. As you can see now, I'm going underneath, going underground back to where I originally started from, and there'll be another shuttle down here if I want to catch it. If you would like to see my other videos on travel, please click on the link now. Thank you so much for watching.